All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're taking a hard look at the one precious life you've got. This isn't your typical motivation talk. Think of it more like a wake-up call. So, let's dive in. So, let's just start with this one. This one heavy question. Are you really living, or are you just going through the motions? We all say we want that dream life, right? The freedom, the success, the happiness. But what did you do today to actually earn it? Everything we're going to talk about hinges on the answer to this. Okay, so first things first, we've got to talk about the internal game. Because before you can change anything out there in the world, you have to change what's going on in your mind. The biggest, most important battle you will ever fight happens right between your ears.
Look, this part is all about brutal honesty. It's so easy to waste years blaming everyone else, your family, your job, the government for what you don't have. But that's just a distraction, isn't it? The real truth is you and only you hold the power. Accepting that, truly accepting it, is the first real step to building a new life.
You know, this isn't just some nice-sounding phrase. It's a whole operating system for life. Think about someone like Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty, facing incredible hardship. She didn't waste a single second focusing on what she didn't get. She just built an entire empire from scratch. This quote is about finding that same fire inside yourself to create your own reality. So if it's all 100% on you, then who's the real enemy here? It's not other people. It's that voice in your own head, the one that tells you to quit, the one that says, I'm too tired, the one that tries to convince you that being average is okay. That is the real fight, and it's a fight you face every single day. Let's break this down a bit, because we all have these two versions of ourselves at war inside. You've got the lazy you, who just wants comfort right now, more scrolling on your phone, more hitting the snooze button, more excuses. And then you've got the ambitious you, the one that chooses growth even when it's uncomfortable. Every single day you have to make a choice. Which one gets to win today?
This old metaphor just nails it perfectly. It captures that daily choice. One wolf is lazy, it's negative, it's full of doubt. The other one? It's strong, confident, and hungry for more. And the one that gets stronger? Well, it's simply the one you decide to feed with your actions, your thoughts, and your time. So take a second. Which one did you feed today?
So, how do we free that ambitious wolf? How do we let it run? Well, first we have to recognize the invisible prisons that are holding it back. These are the mental traps we build for ourselves, and honestly, we often don't even realize we're in them.
And we're going to zero in on 4 of the biggest ones. There's the comfort zone, there's the lie of later, you've got the cage of overthinking, and of course, the poison of comparison. Let's pull each one of these apart.
The comfort zone, it feels so safe, doesn't it? But it's literally where your dreams go to die. Just think about it like a seed. For a seed to become a massive tree, it has to break through the hard, uncomfortable ground. It's got to face the wind, the rain, the sun. In the exact same way, you have to break out of what feels easy and comfortable to achieve anything that truly matters. Okay, this is so important to get. Later isn't a time management tool. It's the voice of your weaker self trying to keep you trapped. It's an excuse that's born from fear and laziness. Every single time you say, I'll get to it later, what you're really saying is, I'm choosing not to do it.
And this is the ultimate brutal consequence of that lie. That big thing you were going to start next week or next month or when the time is right, what happened to it? Time doesn't wait around for you. It just runs out. And all you're left with is the heavy regret of what could have been.
And the third prison, overthinking. Just look at the difference here. The thinking mind gets totally paralyzed. It plans forever, it imagines every way it could possibly fail, it gets exhausted before it even takes the first step. But the doing body, it just moves. It acts, it learns from what's real, and it builds this unstoppable momentum. Success doesn't come from thinking about it, it comes from doing it. All right, enough about the problems, right? We've identified the traps. Now let's talk solutions. This whole section is about the actual practical steps you can take to escape those prisons and start building a powerful new version of yourself. You know, so many people think willpower is something you're either born with or you're not. That's not true. It's a muscle. And here's your workout plan. Start small. Pick one hard thing and just do it. Then be consistent. Train that muscle every single day. And the real key is step 3, act anyway. Your feelings will lie to you. They'll tell you you're too tired or not motivated. Willpower is that voice inside that says, yeah, watch me. To really forge a new path, you need a whole arsenal of action. You have to be ruthless about it. Starve your distractions, the endless scrolling, the drama, the negativity.
Feed your focus with learning and growth. Start valuing your hours like they're gold. Take some calculated risks, and turn your pain into your power. This just hammers home that point about taking risks. If you want a life story that's actually worth telling, you can't play it safe. Every single person you admire risked something. Their time, their money, their reputation, their comfort. When you get to the end of your life, you're going to remember the risks you took, not how safe and cozy you kept everything.
It's time to reframe your entire past. Stop hiding from the pain, the failures, the things you are ashamed of. That pain is your power now. The suffering, it made you tougher. The heartbreak, it taught you self-respect. Your darkest nights can produce your brightest stars, but only if you stop running from the pain and start using it as fuel.
And all of this brings us to our final and maybe the most urgent section. It's a direct command. Start right now. Why? Because the one thing you can never, ever get back is your time.
Let's just confront this lie head on. If you are waiting for that perfect moment, when you feel more motivated, when life is less messy, when the fear magically disappears, you are going to be waiting forever. That time does not exist. The only time you actually have is right now.
Every second that just passed, that was a second of your life that is gone forever. It's not stopping for you because you're tired or scared or you feel confused. That clock is absolutely relentless. And the scariest part? You don't realize how much time you've lost until you wake up one day and you're 10 years older, wondering where all your dreams went.
Seriously, think about it. What's so magical about tomorrow? Are you suddenly going to have more willpower? Is the world suddenly going to get easier? No. The truth is, if you can't take one tiny step right now, you probably won't take one tomorrow either.
So this is the ultimate question. It's what it all comes down to. There is no good reason to put it off. Every excuse you have is just fear wearing a different mask. One small action, right now, in this moment, could be the first step of a completely new life. So I'm asking you directly, why not now?
And let's end on this. You might think you're weak, but you're not. You might feel like you're behind in life, but you're just warming up. You are a force of nature that's just waiting to be unleashed. Your future, your greatness, your dream, it's all out there waiting for you. It's time to go get it.